Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud booze for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo drop the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a look at Dallas. A 3-game series, and they've definitely got the advantage with 2 games here at home. The question is, can they capitalize?
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo shoots it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This team's going to have to push him further from the basket.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're looking to build in what's been a great run for him so far.
And it's not hard to see them doing that. There's a title in sight, and as tough a matchup as this group is on a mission. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Here's Irving. Pass to Edey. Here's Flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And
selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
On the wing, yeah. The layup off target. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
Sweet move. And it's Porter getting it to go.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Driving in. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Dallas. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Driving inside. And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass the Flag. High post try. Scoring. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You gotta have great confidence to take that shot. Flag doesn't lack any.
Now Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
And Porter drops them both. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simon. Whoa!
And how about the explosiveness of Simon? Can he get up and finish with power? This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Back to Simons. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 7. Over to the left wing. And the basket by Krejci.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Porter. Here's Krejci for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Krejci's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. And they get it. And it's finished off inside by Simon.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
To the wing on the left. Here's Newell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A three-pointer is right on target. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game.
Simon's becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
Hardaway with it. Pass to Gabe. Back to Hardaway. Shoots over Simon. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Hardaway. With the clock winding down. Makes it off the glass. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
A shot by Wells, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Hardaway with the drive. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Talk about aggressive. Hardaway with intent.
To the left side wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Anthony Simon's flying high to finish that one.
Outside Hardaway. Gay misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wells wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Crawford. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Hardaway. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
And a wide open look for Flag. Dallas again missing. The Hawks leading by 15. Out to the wing. Okongwu down low. Mavericks with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Irving double team. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Flag. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Hawks. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mavericks trailed by 17. Pass to Flag. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Zach Edey picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense, he gives you everything.
Right side, Simon. Stolen by Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Porzingis on the foul.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Gafford throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And Simons has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We come back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The Hawks leading by 23. Outside Hardaway. Here he goes. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
The defense expects Hardaway to just rise and fire, but he can make plays off the bounce as well.
Simons surveying the D. This one for three. A shot by Wells, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Washington. Here's Simons. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Down low. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Back to Irving. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Hardaway, no good. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
What a play right there by Flag. This kid's vision is special.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
This Mavericks squad struggling. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Irving driving to the basket. It's good.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. And that one's good. Flag. 8 points for Cooper Flag.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flag helps him when he's in close.
Now, here's Okongwu. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Okongwu's now got 9.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
It's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Now Hardaway. He's got 8. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Dallas. The shot's good from Simon. He's got 11.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Okongwu grabs the board.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. 3-pointer, Simon. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Krejci. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
So why Daddy took all the time out? Because they tired. You need to get some water. Look, watch on the sideline to go grab some water. They dancing. Watch. But Daddy team will get some water. See? So you're drinking water?
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Back to Will. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Simon. .40 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Washington. From deep three-point land. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage.
Yeah, Daddy team winning. Daddy team in a black.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
And
This guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
It's Porter outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we reach the fourth
timeout right now.
that may be already out of hand.
Yep.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. In the corner, it's Flag. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Giannis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Flag. Rebound by the Hawks.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Irving uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And stolen by Flag. Porter pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jackson from long range. Mavericks trailed by 20. Here's Flag. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Cooper Flag.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Outside Porter. Driving the lane.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Pass to Edey. Irving attacking. Dallas moving the ball around. Edey down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Giannis with it. Now defended by Flag. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's Flag with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 20. Pass to Edey. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Flag. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's the outside fadeaway. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Good on the three-point shot.
Got a time running out.
That is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog
Got
the
a few minutes
way.
left.
Jaren really helps to space the floor.
Pass to Flag. Lively with the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. Dallas again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside Hardaway. The high post shot. And again, it's Atlanta.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And the basket by Krejci.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Hands it from downtown.
I mean, straight putting belt to ass.
It's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Pass to Krejci. Back to Okongwu. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals.
You want to beef, but this ain't that.
내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사람 때문에 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 변화줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. You take a look at Atlanta. They've already stolen the momentum in this series, winning Game 1. the catbird seat. Can they close it out here at home?
And Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close the team out, got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Flag. Back at 4. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've had some tough battles, Greg. Fatigue may be a factor at this point.
True, but as a player, this is what you've trained and worked for all year long, knowing that when you get to this time of year, he'll be ready. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Wide with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. Irving misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
What a drive by Antetokounmpo, forcing the D to compromise with the foul.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Porter. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Flag. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Left side, Porter. Antetokounmpo inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Edey. Dallas moving the ball around. And he drives in. And that one's good. Flag.
When Flag sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Porter looking it over. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis outside. And stolen by Christie.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To Porzingis. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Right side, Porter. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
pass to Christie. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. It's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Wells. Good D by Giannis. The Hawks lead by 10. Giannis dunks it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Since Simons entered the league as a teenager, he's done a great job working on that strength.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the way.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Back to Thompson. Bounce pass, Simon. Wells. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been...
You let it hurt.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Some guts. Simon's finishing with strength.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some height.
Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Outside Hardaway. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we?
Oh, man!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Outside Hardaway. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside, Simon. Pass to Washington. Another 3 for...
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Newell. He's covered by Washington. Here's Newell. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Simons. And here's Washington outside. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 14. And the basket by Krejci. Krejci's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that.
Here's Simons. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Newell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trailed by 17. Here's Irving. Driving to the basket. Missed inside. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And that one's good. Flag.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 14. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Atlanta with the ball. Now Porter. He has 7. Here's Giannis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, getting inside, and getting good shots from close range.
Irving drives in. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Atlanta leading by 16. The kick out to Porter. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How strong is Giannis? I mean, he's just so hard to defend. Sometimes you have to fight.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hawks lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Giannis high post. Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 18. Here's the drive. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And Giannis throws it down.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 20. Reza Shea right open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Jacks up a 3. Gay with the rebound.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And so here is Dallas. Driving the lane. Pass to Edey. Here's Flagg. 5 to shoot. Here's Christie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Giannis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Great work off the pick by Flagg. The rookie taking advantage of that space he created.
It's Giannis with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flagg. This rookie has some serious swag.
Inside. Antetokounmpo.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And it's Flagg missing. Atlanta leading by 19. Giannis with it. Guarded now by Irving. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Pass to Flagg. Now Lively. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Off with the layup. On the wing, Christie. And again, Dallas turns it over. Here's Porter. 10 points for him. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Pass to Giannis. Jackson in the corner. Back to Giannis. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 21. Down low. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
.115 left to play in the third. There's Porter with the 3. Atlanta again missing. And so Simons will bring it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. A putback. Can't hit the putback. Atlanta leading by 19 points. Outside for Jackson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 21.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Pass to Porter. To the inside. Gafford with the steal. To the wing on the left. Wells wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Hardaway. He's got 9. Here's Okongwu. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough.
The Mavericks, 38.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Simons. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Thompson from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Hardaway. From deep. Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Hardaway with it. 6 to shoot. Down low. Newell. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. So for the Hawks. Mavericks trailed by 19. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Mavs. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Makes it off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in it.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, fantastic. Dunk, and he hangs around a out there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pass to Gafford. Thompson from long range. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Up again. Sees him with the putback.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And the rejection by Jackson. From deep. Porzingis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very
2 minutes and 19 seconds. Sometimes people never beat the Mountain Deep. Look at me, I'm a guy from a Greek country. I am the freakiest Greekies. Let's finish strong, guys. We're playing a Dallas Maverick team with a Cooper flag. But we're gonna take his flag. In Atlanta, then we're gonna go to Magic City and eat the wings. Let's go. Blow an 18-point lead in 2 minutes, I will kill everyone in the locker room, including the coaching staff. Time of the other one.
Atlanta leading by 18. And here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Edey, sticks the putback.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Reza Shea with the steal.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Now onto the Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Beyond the arc, rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Now Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
Now the Mavericks with it. They trail by 18. Outside, Christie. Here's Flag. With the drive.
And a Macaroni.
Free throw good. Flag. And he makes the first but misses the second. Porter. And that's it, folks. The Atlanta Hawks have won it all.
That boy took a knee.
All the travel, all the practices, all
What
the
a confetti
meetings,
head, man.
all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The
Put belt to ass.
here, and this place.
That nigga KPJ came on clutch. Come on, Johnny, everybody laughing at the trade. That nigga Tim dog. I want to play with you. Sure.
Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't. Diamond stone, I compare them. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my the life that I live. I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top of the stove. We say we got talking ties, a small circle, a square for telling lies, and I guess I'm not good at making clothes, but I'm cutting ties with. I don't really eat grease, but it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business. It's time to beat the road. And like me, do the deuces, I put the files up. Still post for the you need to grow up. Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down. When I'm 60.